Energy is mounting. Almost time for basketball at Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York. The Pelicans taking on the Nets for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around? Starting with the win tonight. Nets, Pelicans. We'll be right back for the tip-off. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Jordan Poole. Saddiq Bey is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Murray. And it's Queen, and at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Nets, the post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's Williams at the three spot. And you'd like to say these teams are playing well coming in. But that is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win.
Here's Claxton. Back to Thomas. Here's Poole. Here's Queen. Good defense by Claxton. Thomas against Poole. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now here's Murray. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Poole against Thomas. Over to the left wing. Queen misses the three. The Nets on offense. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Here's Thomas. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Queen. There's Williamson with the three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Porter outside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
With the teardrop, and it's Murray laying it in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway? Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
And Williams drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Murray, the pass to Queen. Poole looking it over. Pass to Bay. No good on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Thomas. His last outing, 16 points for him. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Nets leading by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Screen by Claxton. Thomas goes in, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
The first free throw is good. You know, Richard, you switched teams a few times in your career. Tell us, what's the first year in a new city like, being, you know, with the new team and new surroundings?
You know, early in the season, it takes a little bit to get settled, but it's also dependent. Are you solo? Do you have a family? There's so many things that go into a player getting comfortable in a new city.
Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket, and to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
And the 3 ball is good.
Not just a shooter, Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
The Nets with the lead. Here's Demon. Boy, he was something else against Utah. It's tipped and stolen by Bay. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Good work there as it goes.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Here's Murray. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Got a piece of it. Murray outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's Williams. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And a catch and shoot? Oh, Poole is always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
And the Nets with possession here. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. Outside Thomas. Connects from 3-point range. Thomas got 7 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
In the corner, Murray with it. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. It's to Demon. From deep. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Outside Thomas. To the inside. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pelicans trail by 3. Now, Poole. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well. Pass to Demon. Outside Thomas. Shoots over Poole. And the basket by Thomas. And it's a 5-point Nets lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nets?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that. Oh, that's great, D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
The Nets have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Brownie's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Yves Missi. He's checked in for Bay. Jones comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
Here's Demon. Still without a basket. Outside Thomas. They set the pick. The kick out to Williams. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. Zion Williamson on top.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
Launches a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Claxton. 11 points for Cameron Thomas.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 6-point game. The 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Demon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Clowney, no good on the 3. Pelicans trail by 6. And stolen by Thomas. Here's Claxton. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 35% to start the game. And it's in there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Demon. Scoreless thus far. A floater. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. Inside. Claxton with the steal. Here's Demon. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Highsmith is checked in. Mann subbed in for Thomas. And a change for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Williamson. Here's Clowney, defended by Jones. Pelicans trail by 6. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Yeah, leading here early, but turnovers have got to be a concern. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Traore's checked in for Brooklyn. Alvarado with it. Pass to Fears. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, no good by New Orleans. Nets leading by 6. Here's Traore. 1:44 left here in the first quarter. Here's Fears. And the rejection by Claxton. Pass to Highsmith. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pelicans trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Traore can't hit. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 33% here in the first quarter. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Fears' shot is off. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. Stolen by Jones. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Messi finds Alvarado. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
.32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Claxton. Now, man. 5 on the clock. Clowney lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
From deep three-point land. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets lead by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. The wings are set for them, Fears and Murphy. Herbert Jones is out there with Eve Messi. And it's Poole in at the point guard position.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 9 points in the game so far.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Nets leading by 6. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Porter. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
That was an emphatic answer by Porter Jr., looking to dominate him from beyond.
Here's Poole. Here's Jones. And he makes good on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Sharp. Back to Man. Jacks up a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Here's Poole, rebounded by the Nets. Now, Mann hasn't made one yet. Here's Highsmith. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good by Porter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Pelicans. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GMs.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
Now, here's Poole. There's the pick. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Messi, and at last they get one to fall.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Highsmith. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Past season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Now here's Williamson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Pass to Clowney. Off target with his 3. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Jones looking for an opening. And there's Poole on the assist from Jones. Poole's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New Orleans. Here's Mann. Nothing on the board. Outside Thomas. Launches it. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Williamson outside. The 11-footer. The kick out to Poole. Knocks down the three ball. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Poole. Pelicans trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Here's Thomas. The Pelicans make their last shot. Porter finds man. Here's Highsmith, defended by Jones. And he banks in the layup. Highsmith's got 5 points so far.
And with those points, he puts it into that 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
New Orleans gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And Jones has it in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Thomas against Poole. Puts up a 3. Highsmith's shot is good. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
Pelican shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. There's the 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. He's got 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Nets leading by 5. And here is Thomas. 11 points in the game. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
New Orleans has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. From outside the arc, Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poole against Thomas. To the middle. Here's Clowney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And during his time in the league, the assist numbers have steadily improved for Thomas.
Here's Poole. He's got 9. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Bay comes in for Jones. Fears he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And Murray's subbed in for Jordan Poole. Here's Murray up on top. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. Inside. Bay. And Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
Here's Demon. Still yet to score. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility over there.
Murray, good.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
Nets leading by 5. Outside Williams. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Well, for New Orleans, shooting not great, 40% for the game. Murray right side. Over Demon. Murray, no good.
That's rock-solid defense on a really good score.
Here's Thomas. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Nets shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Thomas.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Pass to Demon. And here's Sharp. Now here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 5.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Queen. Murray, the pass to Queen. Here's Murray up on top. The rebound by Demon. The Nets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Claxton inside. He's covered by Murray. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Sharp, the pass to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Monday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Bulls, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And the first one drops.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Murray. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Murray's got 11 points.
It's the fluid shot mechanics of Murray on full display that I love here with these pull-up jumpers. That's a nice shot.
There's a screen. To the wing on the left. Pulls up from the corner. It's hauled in by Queen.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Bay with the screen for Williamson. Pass to Bay. They get it back.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They grab their own miss.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
For New Orleans, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon, Murray finding ways to contribute.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 12. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Murray. He's got 12. Bay with a screen on Thomas. And again, New Orleans has no up. And so it's Brooklyn, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on the diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
First thing I look at, the free throw discrepancy. They're on the wrong side of that number. The aggression hasn't been there tonight, guys.
Yeah, we'll see if they can start the second half with a little more oomph. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Pelicans trail by 12. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. And it's Williams at the 3. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Pass to Demon. Back to Williams. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here's the fast break. Poole leading the way. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Murray outside. And they double up Murray. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Williams attacking. And it's Williams finishing it off.
My, oh my, did he ever flush that one hard?
Making a big-time statement. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. They trail by 14. Pass to Queen. Poole against Thomas. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And the Pelicans miss again.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Here's Demon. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Demon. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Poole against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Murray with it. Over Demon. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Pass to Demon. Back to Porter. Williams for three. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 6 assists now in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. And you look at Demon, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 9. Williamson, the pass to Queen. Down low. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
The growth of Murray continues to impress me, especially watching him dish it like that right there.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Thomas kicks to Williams. Thomas sets a screen for Williams. Pass to Demon. Pelicans with the rebound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Murray. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Murray's got 14 points for the game. Nets leading by 15. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Thomas kicks to Williams. Back to Thomas. No good from outside. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Demon. Pass to Thomas for the three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pelicans trail by 15. Murray outside. Here's Queen. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Queen's got his second bucket.
You saw Murray drew the defense in, then had the vision to spot his teammate who was wide open for that triple.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Here's Demon. And Thomas has it in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thomas got 21 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Williamson. He's getting around 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Now here's Murray. 14 points for him. Green the pass to Poole. Fires from deep. That shot off.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Demon. He's covered by Murray. Count that bucket. And the Nets lead by 17.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nets?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Free throw good, Murray.
Leader is what comes to mind when I think about Murray. Great guy to have on your team and in the locker room.
And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Demon. Outside Thomas. Good defense by Poole. Bay with it. Now Thomas defending. And here's Poole for three. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. Nets leading by 12. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back over to you.
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. He's covered by Murray. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Trey Murphy's checked in for Jordan Poole. Pelicans trail by 9. Now Murray. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Poole comes in for Sadiq Bey. And so it's New Orleans with it. To the inside, Williamson. And the layup falls. Williamson's got his first points of the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Nets leading by 7. Outside Thomas. There's the pick. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 12. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We'll take a look at the Nets. Lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. The Nets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Williamson. A steal. Pushing it up. They could use a bucket. Missi grabs the rebound. Missi's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From downtown. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 15.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Demon. Pass to Williams. And the shot goes down. Williams has got 12 in the game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 6-point game. This one for 3, and it's Jones. That time on the assist from Poole. Poole's got his 6th assist on the night. And the Nets with possession here. Pass to Claxton. Jones, no one around him. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Demon. Outside, Porter. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nisi's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's Williamson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. The Pelicans also changing it up. Fears he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jordan Poole. Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 2. Martin the pass to Sharp. Pass to Clowney. Stolen by Jones. Now Alvarado. Now Misi. Defended by Sharp. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Alvarado. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And they get it. And Fears pulls it down. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
New Orleans leading by 3. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Gets the 14-footer to fall. 18 points for him.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Pass to Highsmith. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Here's Clowney. And the Nets miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Nisi. Rebound, Brooklyn. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Pelicans leading by 3. 4 seconds left, and it's good on the way in. 20 points for him.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for the New Orleans Pelicans. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going, Poole and Fears are the guard set. At forward, it'll be Murphy and Jones. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Fears. And here's Jones. Now here's Poole. And with the rebound. Here's Clowney. And no good that time. The Pelicans shooting around 41% on the night. Now Messi. Stolen by Jones. On the wing, Jones. Poole with no one around. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. Nets trail by 6. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. Here's man, guarded by Poole.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Shot clock at 5. The rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's man, and there's the drive. Poole outside. Here's Fears, defended by man. Outside, Jones. And the 3 off target. Nets trail by 6. Here's man. Connects in the foul line jumper. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Poole right side. Outside, Jones. Out left to the wing. Shoots the 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Thomas checked in for Sharp. And New Orleans also making a change. Williamson's checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. Hell, we'll get this win. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
That mid-range distance, not a problem for Porter Jr. Such a smooth release.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 23 points in the game.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
To the paint. Let's go. And that one's good by Porter.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
New Orleans leading by 5. Poole outside. Back to Williamson. Here's Poole. Porter with the steal. Pass to Thomas. Now, man.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a two-possession deficit.
Jones up top, guarded by Porter. Here's Messi. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Inside. Williamson, the pass to Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Poole's got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside, Porter. Over Williamson. Porter, no luck. Pelicans leading by 8. To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
Here's man. Pass to Thomas. And it's blocked. Williamson looking it over. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Nets trail by 13. Pass to Thomas. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know what? You've got to play smart when you're trailing. Margin for error much smaller, yet they continue to make mistakes.
Bays checked in for Jones. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Murray outside. Down low. Here's Williamson, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Pelicans making a switch here. Queens checked in. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Demon over Murray. Good, nice job down low.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
The kick out to Poole. Here's the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Poole's got 11 in the second half.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
On the wing, Williams. To the inside. And stolen by Bay. Pass to Murray. Here's Williamson. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Claxton.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Murray. And the rejection by Claxton. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Poole outside. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. The rebound by Demon. Demon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Thomas. And the lead is down inside single digits. Thomas got 24 points.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Poole trying to get open. Second shot opportunity. Here's Queen. 4 on the clock. Over Claxton. Thomas pulls it down.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
From deep. And it misses. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Oh, that's light work for Murray. He's got terrific speed in that open floor.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. They trail by 11. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Claxton.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Poole with it. Driving to the basket.
Poole will put you to the test as a defender. Look, he's going to come at Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Poole.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
That one is no good. Nets trail by 11. Porter outside. And stolen by Williamson. Jordan Poole takes advantage. That J is good.
And this game has Poole's fingertips all over. This man is dominating right now.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the shot goes in.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Pelicans leading by 11. Murray with the drive, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Nets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. All right, here's Williams. And he trains the J. Now Poole jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it down. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Claxton.
Nice finish.
Oh, the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Poole. Williamson outside. Here's Murray. And another turnover here by New Orleans. Nets trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Now here's Murray. Outside Poole takes the 3. The shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Eager to prove he can carry the load, Thomas comes up big in the clutch.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Thomas against Poole. Bay with a screen on Thomas. Poole. Claxton knocks it away.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot.
Oh, my goodness. What a pull.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Claxton trying again, and that's in there. Excellent awareness.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Williams fires. It's good.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame. Porter! It's in!
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And timeout called by Willie Green. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame. Porter can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something, and contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jordan Poole.